Every day, tissue donations give hope and save lives, but for members of the LGBTQ2 community their ability to donate tissue after their deaths is limited. Donor eligibility policies implemented by the American Association of Tissue Banks follow a Food and Drug Administration regulation which mandates that men who have sex with men must be deferred from donating for 5 years after any sexual relationship. Despite advances in modern testing, which reduces the risk of HIV transmission to 1 in 1.5 million, this continuing policy is effectively blocking many potential donors from donating their tissue. Advocates and members of the LGBTQ2 community across Canada and the United States are fed up with this outdated regulation. Cole Williams, founder of the American organization Pride and Plasma, recognizes that there is an immense need for tissue donations, and believes that this regulation is completely discriminatory as it effectively shuts out an entire demographic of potential donors. Unfortunately, even if the FDA policy on tissue donations does change, this does not mean that the issue will be automatically resolved, as changes made to the AATB's guidelines are then adopted by Canada's regional tissue banks in order to determine donor eligibility. All too often trans women and those assigned male or birth are still denied eligibility. Cindy Gates D., mother of Liam D., who passed away last November, experienced firsthand the unfairness of this policy. Liam had always wanted to donate his tissue, but his body was denied by the regional tissue bank due to the fact that he was in a gay marriage. Despite being in a monogamous relationship, his sexual orientation was used against him and ultimately prevented him from donating his tissue. Williams and Gates D. would like to see questionnaires focus on individual risk assessment rather than singling out donors as high risk based on their sexual orientation. To provide a voice and support advocacy on this critical issue, Pride and Plasma was created. The goal of this organization is to reform America's deferment policies that discriminate against MSM donors and bring awareness to the general population that something needs to change. If you agree that everyone should have an equal opportunity to donate tissue after their death, join the movement and share this story. Use your voice to put an end to the outdated tissue donation policies and provide hope and healing for others in need.